Welcome to Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live, episode 95, the world famous epic extravaganza live repair stream, broadcasting to you here from an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. We started a little bit early because I seen 4 people were waiting, and you've been waiting long enough. So yeah, we're going. So we have a few suboptimal Dewalts on the operating table tonight. And I'm just going to take a moment to go through the live chat and talk to you all and see who's there. Martin Kelly was first. Suresh was second. And BW is Deals and DIY, who's ever present feature this long time, maybe 3 years, I would say, plus on my live stream. So thank you very much, all of you guys, for tuning in so early. And Suresh, our man in Iran, that's probably our furthest away team suboptimal member. There's J-Bubs as well. J-Bubs is a little bit closer to home. Yeah, we're all cool. Yeah, we're 1 minute on. We have the 9 o'clock. All the suboptimals are here. Let's see what we're like for messages. Yes. That's good. All the messages are coming through loud and clear. That's good. So we will start by hopefully where's PC Fixer tonight? He sent me a message saying, woohoo, it's live stream time. Maybe he's got the time wrong, you wouldn't know. He's hopefully he's not messaging me or anything. No, it's all right. Anyway, we had an exciting enough week this week. You remember 2 weeks ago? We did the competition, which our man from Iran, Suresh J there, won it. And I successfully dispatched it on, there's JD Hogg. Good to see JD Hogg. JD Hogg's close to home as well. So I dispatched the impact driver to Iran for Suresh. Oh, he was the winner. Yep, Suresh was the winner. I dispatched it to Iran. It had to go to a post office closer to town, and unfortunately they wouldn't let me put the battery in. I had to actually remove the battery in the post office, which is a shame because this one did recover quite well. It's showing 20.1 volts. So everything else is in the box. So hopefully it'll get to you. I hope it gets to you safely, Suresh. It was fantastic. So who we got in the chat? We've only got 9 in the chat. Bang that like button. Bang that like button like you're at a P. Diddy party and you're covered in baby oil. Anyway, we'll go through the things that are problematic one by one. I don't know what they start with. However, this is a DCF 885, I believe. No, it's not. It's a brushless one. It's an 886. My bad. But it's got the ever-present issue that is very common with these Dewalt impact drivers. Dropping the butts holders, not staying in, which could be frustrating for the user. So we're going to fix that. Anyway, we have a DCD 796 brushless drill. Nothing, not even putting on the light. So we're going to try and fix that too. We have one of our ever-present, a very common, very popular device on the streams. This wasn't going earlier on. I got the catch. I would say the catch rings away. We could have a bit of an extravaganza with that one. It sounds like the catch rings away. That's going to be a challenge because catch rings are very, very difficult to do. So we'll try that one later. Or I might get you to select which one we go for first. This is ramping up. This is going. There's no nails on it at the minute. But this, I have been told, has a broken pin. I haven't even looked. Not live anyway, there are no nails on it. But anyhow, I have not inspected any of these tools. I think it's Yeah, thank you, Suresh. I have not inspected any of these tools as such. The boy just told me the spring there that the pin was broke. I have pins here. I seen this wasn't going, didn't open it. Just this here. Obviously, I have an idea what's wrong with that. And I'm only guessing what's wrong with it at this stage. Because that wasn't going a while ago when I put the battery in. I haven't really done in-depth inspections because I want to keep the authenticity of these streams, that you can see what kind of difficulties that I would face with these kind of things, just going in the blind, fixing them. I'm wearing a Dewalt t-shirt because I went full Dewalt tonight. Next thing. We haven't money in the stream tonight. But anyway, hopefully it'll get better. We're only 5 or 6 minutes in. What do you want to see first? What are we fixing first? Good man, BWs. Go for the drill. This drill. Go for this first. The good news is the chuck's alright. So let's see if we get the angle grinder right. We're saying the drill. So we'll put all this other suboptimal stuff to the side and we'll start with the drill, I think. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Where is everybody? It's been, yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, we'll get down to business here. I was hoping there'd be more people in sooner, but yeah, we'll scrub up and get the show on the road. Only 16, wow. But anyway, if it's a smaller stream, it's a smaller stream. We'll be all right. We've had very big success in some of the recent streams. We've got 30 or 40,000 over the 2 years. So, bank holiday, I forgot about that. Everybody's on the up and the tear. But anyway, we'll get the thing going here. Yeah. Try and get a good camera angle for you. I don't know. I think they've all got their problems, JD Hogg. I just don't think that it's just as cut and dry. It's not as simple as that. My thoughts, the only reason I favour Dewalt is one thing, but that might be changing. Dewalt had an advantage of being cheaper than the competition and still providing something that did the job, you know. Down to Lammas Fair. I'm competing with Lammas Fair. How can I compete with the Lammas Fair? How can Doctor Lefthandthread compete with the Lammas Fair? How can we? I'm worried about PC Fixer. We'll have to put out an APB PC Fixer tonight. He's not here. We'll send him a message. We'll send PC Fixer a message saying, where are you? Because I was going to tell you a story that he told me during the week. Anyway, we'll continue on. Am I related to the Jeff at the Den of Tools? No, I'm not. Labor Day. We don't have Labor Day. There's 2 bank holidays in August. And the place I work for my day job doesn't take any of them. You just have to work. Which is suboptimal. as I pointed out, this one's not even going. I can even show you before I take it apart. I've got the screws out, but I haven't taken it apart as such yet. There's no light going on or nothing. So we will put in a new one of these. Let me show you this. A new second-hand, donated to the good doctor from one of Team Suboptimal. That's what we need there. JD Hogg's not a bank. You're not a bank manager. That's right. I had my holidays. I had a 10-week Bell's palsy holiday. Not to make light of it, but if you're going to have a palsy, choose Bell's. If you absolutely positively can't get out of having a palsy, Bell's is the best one to have. You get all the sympathy of a full body palsy without the full body problems. Oh, I'm back. It's the weirdest thing. I was lucky I made a full recovery. Most people don't, you know. Will I message PC Fixer and see where it is? Hands up. I want just to tell me if you want me to message PC Fixer. There's Matthew, Australia. Matthew, Australia. There we are. Isn't she a beauty? I'll message him. Yeah. Not the best. You wouldn't want Bell's palsy, but I'm going to message PC Fixer in case you wonder what I'm at. He maybe fell asleep. I'm going to write. Where are you? I'm live as hell here. Oh, thank you very much. Very much, Matthew, Australia. So, message PC Fixer. He's a Muslim member of Team Suboptimal. I wouldn't mind so much when he did message me and tell me he'd be here. What is he? Tony Hughes, good to see you. So here we are. We'll remove this part. We will need that later. Daniel goes, oops. He's replied and said, oops. Oh, dear, oh dear. There we are. Little things on there. Little wire clip stayed in there, so that's good. So this is the bad one. I don't see anything while obvious that's wrong with it. But you know. We're not fixing it tonight, we have a spare one. You see nothing? We needed you on the show, PC Fixer. That was going, you see. So here we are. Good to see you. Good to see you, PC Fixer. PC Fixer. I was talking to PC Fixer on the phone this week, or on a on a WhatsApp video call, you know. And he was concerned about sometimes that I raise a few sparks and I'm using flammable aerosols, you know. Using flammable aerosols to clean things at the same time. And he has concluded, and I think he's right. I think he's right about this, you know. He says that if I accidentally blow myself to kingdom come and burn myself in a fiery death or something like that, he says it could affect my YouTube channel future success, you know. They get me in the news right now for it. I get famous. But I'll not be producing many more videos or live streams. So that could be a problem. So I think he's right. If I blow myself up in my workshop here in the surgery, I think I will. My YouTube channel will suffer. So we'll try and avoid that. Reggie B, how are you? PC Fixer's a valued member of Team Suboptimal and Battery Sensei. I have a few senseis. But some of you guys aren't old enough to be senseis. Senseis have to be older. PC Fixer's he's not elderly as such. He's just getting into that point where he's just sensei age. He's perfect sensei age. He can still do it. He looks older than the rest is, but he can still do it, you know. That sort of age. Yeah. There's Colin McGarrigle. I like to live on the edge, J-Bubs, you know how it is, like. I like to live dangerously. There's a little notch so you can put in like the screws there. I don't always use it, I just sometimes wing it, but I'm going to do it right tonight if I can. We have remarkably low numbers tonight for some reason. I don't know what the way that is. But anyway, we will not cry. We will persevere. Yeah. Reggie B saying what? Definitely had success in Milwaukee pack boards doing manual charge and decharge. Seems to reset the board. I must look into that. So I just pull them off and put on a Chinese board. Like. There's some boards I didn't throw out, did there? So yeah, you have to live dangerously, you know. You don't have to, but it's more fun if you do. If nobody ever lit a fire, we'd be all living in caves, eating raw woolly mammoth testicles and shivering. That wouldn't be great. You ever went out in the wife beater in the bank holiday? Just for any confusion, Doctor Lefthandthread Media does not condone wife beating, even if it's not your own wife. Beating wives is generally frowned upon on this stream. Gaz unsubscribed to resubscribe. Good to see you, Gaz. I just put the I put the chat subscriber only to keep the, you know, it's not as if I'm charging anybody anything to subscribe. So I thought, no, I'll just put it subscriber only, just to keep the casual person that's not here to do many favors away, you know. $42 watching, thank you very much. Hit that like button, please. Tap the screen twice to like. Tap that like button. You don't have to be subscribed to tap the like button. And that's tapping the screen twice. So we have our first fix of the night. What do we think, guys? Yeah. And we're how many minutes on? That took 20 minutes. So with all my chatting and all my nonsense. And do we think that's a fix or do we think that's a fail? Nothing's ever sure, like. I think it's a fix. Probably has to be. Let's see. It's a fix. We're calling that fixed. Yeah. Timer. That'll do. That'll do me if it does you. Oh, that's the first one of the night. Throw that to one side. Oh, dear, oh dear. Let's see what else we got. Well, we'll go for this when we're on the wee stuff. We're on the small stuff. You see what's wrong with this and it's not holding on. So it's not holding on the butt holder. There we are. So what we'll have to do is replace the spring and the chuck. This has been one of the oldest fixes on my channel, this, you know. It was actually probably an 885, the brushed one, you know. I've since done 887s and 886s. I've done a few videos on it, you know, so we're going to just do the business here. It's a spring, yeah. Aye, the healthy batteries. There's a problem with healthy batteries. They no longer make them. If you've got the tools that fit them batteries, you can't get the batteries for them now. Tool squatch. Yes, guilty tool squatch. For you guys that don't know, that's Tools with Big Josh. He's changed his name to Tool Squatch. So everybody watch the Tool Squatch, is my advice. And yes, Big Josh or Tool Squatch, I did in fact order a coffee mug from your shop. If anybody wants to order some stuff from some merch from Tool Squatch's shop, you can get it on his, you go to his channel, he's got a Shopify link there, and you can buy merch from him and our good old friend Tools with Souls as well. Red Tools, aye. We're back to yellow and black. We're back to yellow and black this week. I'm going to show you the fault, hopefully. The spring's not even there. Where is the spring? No, there's the ball. The ball always tries to get away. Why does everything I care about always run away? Anyway, where is the spring? Where did the spring go? It should have been there. And it's not wrapped up in that. There was no spring in it. It wasn't going to work without a spring. That's mad. Anyway, Bluetooth spring. Yellow and black, don't look back. Cool. Cool. Tools with Souls is a legend of the tool community on here. He's given me so many shout outs. He's got 115,000
subscribers, and he's all personality. He says he calls himself an a-hole, but he's not. He's just formerly from New York, and he's very direct. And sometimes he uses colourful language and slightly insults people, but it's all in good humour, you know. It's all a bit of fun. We're missing some people tonight, I think. I think we're missing Pat McMahon. Maybe he's enjoyed the weekend. The what do you call it? We're missing We're missing Big D. Big D. We've got J Bubs. I was going to say J Bubs, but he's been here since the start. Anyway, we'll drop our ball in there. 47 watching. Tap that screen twice to like the stream. Anyway, yeah. It baffles me where the spring went. Oh, there it is it? There is the spring. It was inside there's the old spring. It was there. It was inside the collar. That's mad. I didn't even see that. It's Christina there. Good to see you, Christina. Hello, Christina. We need more ladies in the stream because we're sadly lacking in the female admirers of the Doctor's Tool content, you know. But anyway, you're more than welcome. Everybody say hello to Christina. Christina is the long-suffering wife of the Tool Squatch, Big Josh. She's an understanding lady. She does her best. It can't be easy to love a Tool Squatch, but she does it very well. There we are. Fox can fix it. Good to see you. If anybody hasn't watched Fox Can Fix It, he's got good mechanic, especially on the USA side of the pond. Josh texted me to come visit. Lost the plot again. Yeah. It's still with Souls is Alzheimer's, funny enough, but he still seems more cognitively aware than me. But yeah, everybody say hello to Christina Marie. And Fox Can Fix It Garage is a content creator from USA, and he does some very entertaining comment around restoring cars and fixing cars and stuff. He's very good. He's lovable mostly, yeah. So here we are. Have we fixed this? Yes, we have. That's fix number 2. That's the easy stuff over one, I have to say. So we've got 2 fixes under our belt. Anything else is a bonus now. From now on, we're going into the danger zone. What do I want to do? Do I want to do the nailer or do I want to do the SDS? SDS or nailer? Which one? What do you want? I'm giving you time to make up your mind. Were we saying SDS? Thank you very, very much, Till Squatch. I need all the female viewers I can get. Sometimes I get Rose Quartz in here. She's a lady from Florida who's a friend of the channel, but she's absent tonight. So, hey, we're saying nailer. We've got more votes for nailer here than we have for SDS. Sorry, Matthew, Australia. No, Fox Can Fix is pretty good. He's a good channel there. What do you mean you get screwed out of the chat again? Community moderation. Well, I change it to non-subscribers, and you can change it back. I'll change it to anyone for a wee while, just to see, to stop you getting booted out, guys. Anyone can send a message now. We're saying nailer. Nailer's got the bigger amount of votes, so we'll get a better camera angle here. So nailer it is. We'll have to get some nails. I hope I have some here. Yeah. I got some nails. Oh. I've looked at the nails until it'll be a bad show. But anyway, here we go. Where's my little battery? And we need some sort of wooden object to nail stuff onto. Very technical here in this channel, as you've probably observed. But you'll probably not nail it, I don't need to fix it. This one's been nailed before. A couple of times. No. So that's not working. As you can see, no nails went in. I'll give you that again. No. Oh, the nailers, aye. The nailers are on the channel, not getting fixed. The Dewalt nailers are not the best. There's William. There's William Hamilton. Good to see you. William's not far away here. He's quite local to my geographic location, an undisclosed location here in County Tyrone. Good to see you, William, on the stream. Thank you for making it. We haven't many watching them, and we're only 64. I'm going to have a go at this old nailer anyway. So we've opened up the stream to not subscribers only chat, and we're still going. But anyway, we'll see. So we'll need to get her opened up. Danny Thackeray, thank you for tuning in. Cool. Josh is talking about sending me a rigid device. Make your own jokes about that. But anyway, I'm going to do a teardown. It'll be a good transatlantic collaboration. I love stuff like that. Oh, hey. It's easy seeing I don't pre-do these streams and check out things before that screw's not going to come out. That is so upsetting. Anyway, aye. Well, apparently, Matthew Australia, they've brought out a new framing nailer. I haven't seen her yet, but she's worse than the old one, so that's not good. Doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well at all. These screws are bad. Is my butt bad? What do we see? Can we get a better bit? Can we get a better bit? Don't know. We have to just... I get broken tools from people mainly in the area. For my day job, I work in a store that sells animal agricultural products. I'm a qualified animal medicines advisor, as it happens. And the local tradies, you would say, come to me. It started off, must have been as far back as about more than 10 years ago, that they come on to me and they'd say, could you fix this, or could you send this away for repair? And if it was a simple fix, I maybe tried it myself, and then I sort of learned myself how to fix these things. And the rest is history. The legend of the dock began. Oh, we're in deep with these. Look at that. These screws are not going to respond. There's 2 of them a lot left. I'll have to keep trying. There's one of them there. Might go. Pretty big D's not on tonight. Carl Thompson, he works for Milwaukee. Granville boot seal. What? I don't know what Granville boot seal is, Fat Billy. Yeah. Rigid tends to be lower price than the Milwaukee, but there's some good pieces in from what I can gather, and their ordinary hammer drill seems to be Milwaukee in a different color. Well, it looks so similar from the outside anyway. Right, we have 2 screws that are problematic, so we're going to have to do something with them. Buying a new screw tips to try and screw these out. I want to show you guys that sometimes things just don't go according to plan, and you just have to improvise on the fly. And it's not always plain sailing. Problem with fixing stuff online. Oh, there. That's that one that go on. There, one there. That might do it. Tap your screen. There's only 61 watching. We have a smaller number tonight. And a few members of Team Suboptimal missing. Killing Tractor. We got all the screws. It was touch and go there for a while. With 28 likes. This one let me down. Sabercut is too worn, I'd say. This one let me down. That's too worn as well. This Hammerman hacking. But it's, you know, in the same vein, it's no shame for them because they've done a lot of work for me. They've been through a lot. We've been here before. We do switch cleans in these, but that's not what's wrong with this one because this one was ramping up and all. We're 38 minutes in, and we're going to give this a bit of a blowout. There we are. That's a start. And then we're going to tear her down now. I'm going to follow the chat here to see Killing Tractor. Good to see you. Yeah. I think we're caught up here. Yeah. You guys are talking amongst yourselves there. That's cool. You don't encourage that. So, what to do? We'll pull her out. Pull her out. We'll need those butts later. There we are. We need to take off the magazine. We'll just screw out the way she is, as is here. There's a spring in there, so we better put it safely in the magnetic tray. Because springs and balls are 2 things that try to escape me. I haven't tried the green hacking butts. I need to get them. But I don't think any butts stick this out, carry on when you're screwing all the time. Butts everywhere, aye. Oh, aye. Nope. 74 watching. Hit that like button. Tap the screen twice to like the stream. Please subscribe to the channel as well. If you enjoy this content, that is. If you're going to watch my videos. Yeah. Let's see. He did diagnose her properly. The springs are alright. But he broke the drive pin. Don't know if you can see that. Well, let's see if we can get it anti-shot there. There should be a pin sticking out here. That pin is not sticking out because it's broke off. But that's alright. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. No, the springs are alright. Springs are alright. Springs are good. The pin's broke. I have a couple of these laying around. There's a mark on that one. See which is the best here. I'm going to put on whatever one of these looks the best. I think this one looks better. We'll put on this one. I've actually got 3 of them, have I? 3 of them. Which looks the best between them two? I'm going to go with this one. I have spare springs as well, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Stick to your pass load. I would only encourage that behaviour. Stick to your pass load, surely. He was right. He told me there was a broken pan. You know, people tell you sometimes what's wrong with their things and they're not right. But anyway. I'm going to preserve this bit here because this bit is reusable. I can actually order that pin separate and put it in there. See, it's broke off well in there. I'll just show you here. Somebody in the road, I thought they were going to come on. Thought we were going to have a special guest in the yeah, the heart, yeah, I love that here. Anyway, I'm going to answer a comment from Toe Squatch here. I did see your video on the heart impact driver. Send that, surely, yeah, send it. That's cool. I appreciate you sending me anything, but send me anything. It doesn't matter. Where's the broken butt? That is a very, very good question, J-Bobs. That is, before we go much further, that is important. You know, it's like the old what would you call it? Is it a joke? Don't know. What's worse than finding a maggot in an apple you're eating? Finding half a maggot. There's learning with Juan. Learning with Juan. That's cool. Learning with Juan. Good to see him. Anybody wants to learn with Juan, he's available for learning. Now, Juan is a very prominent moderator for a couple of the good tool channels out there, and he's got some content of his own as well. I haven't made any moderators in this channel because I sort of don't really need them. Most people don't misbehave in this live stream at all, so I don't really need any moderators. I'm sort of not too bad. We're hoping that the I can't see the broken bit there. We better screw this off just to make sure. I'm hoping that the broken bit flew into the cosmos, never to be seen again. I don't see it there. I might wing it, you know. The pin vaporized. It might I seen a pin breaking one time around my kid and the other, and it just went flying into the never never, as you would say. So we'll give that a little clean there. And we'll give the drive wheel a wee spray as well. As J Bobs points out, broken parts can cause issues later on. Not too bad, I know. Probably not that long since this one was opened, I think. Team Suboptimal always help me out. No smoking. I'm a non-smoker anyway. I'm an asthmatic. Can't be smoking. I'm an asthmatic and God knows what else. You know? God knows what else is wrong with me. Probably some undiagnosed conditions that I wouldn't even want to speculate on. ADHD or BSE or CJD or some of them things. Some of them sort of conditions, you know. What do I see? Sure, zip that up nice and tight there. That's good. That's all right. Good to see you all still on the stream. 114 watching now, so we're building up nicely, so that's good. I've no batteries tonight to fix. It's a bit disappointing, but I might do a couple of battery rebuilds next week, so we'll see how it goes. And hopefully Sarush will soon get his prize that I so valiantly won on a couple of live streams ago, you know. Maybe we'll pull them out. I'll pull them out. Just to make sure the springs are alright, but them springs is only new, I think. Them springs is new. I think it's just a broken pin with this one, you know. We'll have a battery rebuild next week for all you guys for PC Fixer. There's only one person I think doesn't love batteries on here, and that would be Martin. Martin's still on there. Martin's not. What is a full auto nail gun? I don't know. What do you call a dog with no legs? Nothing. He's not going to come to you anyway. Let's see. I'm making a right mess of this. Try to keep it in shot as well. So anyway. There's Martin, is he? Martin hates the batteries. Martin doesn't love the batteries. Martin's battery love. Martin has not found his love for batteries yet, but so. We'll try and convert him. It might take 10 years, but we'll try and convert him. What have we got? We've got 120 watching with 33 likes. We need at least 100 likes to call this a successful stream, guys. We got, I think, 110 likes last week. I think it was the most ever. Important point that I might try and point out about these particular nailers. And the framing of these Dewalt nailers in general, you can't use oil on them. If you oil them, you kill them. Oil is not their friend. We'll see if we get this lined up. We'll see. Try to keep up with a live chat. PC Fixer's got over 900 sales. I got 120 or so. Some of them are still in packs, right enough. Maybe more if I dug deep. So I'm going to get 20 nice match sales for next week to try and do a full battery rebuilds. Maybe 2 of them. Try and rebuild 2 live. Do better than doing with this nailer anyway. Let's see. I've never known one of these to give me so much trouble. But anyway. We laugh at trouble. We spit in the face of danger. We do all those things. I don't mind the whirring noise. It's when there is no whirring noise, that's when it bothers me. Right. Oh, I'm not the love doctor. I can't advise you in that column with the wife. Everybody tells me that hey, cookie nail guns are the way to go. So bear that in mind if you're buying a nail gun. Hey, cookie seems to have a decent nail gun. We'll see. We shouldn't have done that. We're going to break another pump. There's Acumarius. Good to see you. Sean's asking for me. Tell him to come to an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Sean was a guy who was acting an ass on a live stream I watched at actually 4 a.m. one morning. And Juan is the moderator in that stream, but Tools with Souls kicked the guy out, you know. Your wrench may feature in next week's live stream if we have time, or she may feature on a time-lapse video. I haven't decided yet. She's coming to the internet very soon. Martin, your wrench is coming soon. Those with Souls wouldn't like your wrench. I think I'll screw this back on. I think if it this screwed on, I would have a better chance of putting this back together. Maybe. Keep it loose. Keep it loose to get the pin lined up. That's what they. Anyway, welcome to the 14-hour stream where Doctor Lefthandthread fixes a nailer over 14 enthralling hours. Hello, Doctor, everyone. I'm late because of a lot of work. Oh, good man, Acumarius. If anybody doesn't know Acumarius is the de facto battery doctor of Poland. If you're Polish and you want to know about batteries and like battery content, he is your man. He's a member of the channel, fan of the channel. Very, very good in batteries. Very good in batteries indeed. So I know. I think we'll get this in now. Might hold together. Do we get everything screwed together now? Let's see. Martin says, tell the story why he needs it. Christina Marie's asking which football team is my favourite. I don't really have a football team favourite, to be honest. Over on this side of the pond, they call soccer football, and we call your guys football, American football, but it's football to you guys. There's a couple of guys from this region that are doing well. Do you know a kicker called Jude McAtamney? Jude McAtamney, yeah. Jude McAtamney is a kicker for I'm not sure what team. Forgive me, I don't know what team. I used to like Liverpool soccer team when I was younger. There was a good there was a real good match one time that I watched, a football match that I watched one time in 1995 where Liverpool won the Champions League and they were 3-0 down half time and they came back and they won on penalties. Martin needs his wrench to change wheels. He wants a little low power wrench to carry in the car. So once he breaks the nuts with the lug nuts with a breaker bar, he can change out the wheels. Like if he gets into an emergency, that's what he wants it for. So I'm in the process of getting that sorted for him as well. And other things, you know. Better put this on the right way up. It's important to put things on the right way up. That's a tip. Right there. When Michael Owen played for them, people don't realise how good Michael Owen was. But when Michael Owen came to... I've seen a thing about Michael Owen towards the end of his career. He wasn't as good, which a lot of players aren't. But because he was in the high-flying teams, he spent a stint at Man United and he spent a stint at, I think it was Newcastle a while. He was small, he was quick, he could take off very quickly and get behind the defender and score a goal. People forget how good he was. But when he came to the end of his career, he couldn't do that anymore. Because every time he started to go on a fast run, that little dart that he had, he was afraid of hurting himself. He had so many bad injuries. He tore ligaments and tore hamstrings and stuff. He just couldn't risk propelling himself forward at any great force, and it affected his game. But he was under contract with a team, and he had to play the best he could, which I think was sad that it came to that he lost that ability that he naturally had, not because of loss of fitness, just due to injury. Like I thought it was just, and he couldn't even probably say that out loud. There was big money. He probably was getting a lot of money, and he was probably trying to live the high life with his family. You have to look after your family, even if you're in his degree of wealth, you have to live the high life. Like you have to pay, probably God knows, expensive mortgages and all. And then when the career ends, it's a big come down for them. They're overpaid, and when you're overpaid and you go to no pay, it might be weird. Because there's so many of them people that are overpaid, Paul, they just can't handle it when the money stops. They haven't looked after their money. Ian Rush was phenomenal. GB, Ian Rush. People don't even know how good Ian Rush was. Fowler was fantastic too, but Ian Rush, probably the best. People forget how good John Barnes was as well. There's only 77 people watching. We have to stop talking about football. We have to start talking about repairs. So we'll put this together anyway, as best as we can. In this this custom built facility here in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. But anyway. Oh, right. What do we have to put on here? We have to put on the little spring thing. And the spring goes on here and a lever. That goes on there like that. Something like that. Oh, things fuck better if you put them the right way up. Did you ever notice that? Things fuck better if you put them the right way up. The only ball you play with is your own. Did you lose one, Reggie B? Or did you just favour one? Yeah. You're talking about the grates there. Yes, and I dropped the spring, but I found it again. Oh, reading your comments, I dropped the spring. We'll have to get the spring in. These are not the greatest nailer in the world, but if we get this firing, we will be happy. We will be happy people. There's one cool thing about these nailers, and I'm going to show you when I get it packed together. Hopefully get it firing. There's one cool thing about them. He dropped the ball, not a spring. Sorry to hear that. It's good you get one barrel. It's 95 people watching, 38 likes. And we're 1 hour in. Probably only have an hour left, guys. Oh, dear, dear. Here we are. The screw fell out. We'll need that later. See what was done wrong here. I see what was wrong there, I think. This one gave me a little bit of trouble, I must admit. But you need a little bit of trouble. Lots of small bits. Is Sarah there? Sarah's in the house. Good to see you, Sarah. Sarah, Canadian superstar. We've at least two Canadians in the live chat there. PC Fixer's a Canadian. He's from Moncton. If you know where that is. I think it's Eastern Canada. He's the battery doctor of Canada, but he doesn't have a channel. So he's graciously advises me, he graciously acts as the battery sensei to this channel. So it's good to have a battery sensei. Everybody should have a sensei of some description. Senseis are cool. Oh, that click is lovely. That's a lovely click. I think we're there. We get the screws in now. Sarah Watson, good to see another lady in the stream. A heavy machinery operator, good to see you on the stream, Sarah. You're more than welcome. As I pointed out earlier, not a lot of ladies are interested what the doctor's got to offer, you know. So when I find one or two that does, I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed when I do. Yeah. We'll see if it's repaired, Sarah. Without just reading back in the comments. No pressure. I have repaired some of these before. But, you know, like everything else in these streams, things can go wrong. That's not good. Screw's not holding much. That's better. Lovely. SDS will hold the butt. Aye, yeah. I'll tell you what it could be, Ezra. Arazo, sorry. It could be. I'll show you when I have an SDS to fix. Remind me when I'm fixing the SDS to show you what it could be wrong with your butt holder, your SDS. Because I want to do next, as fate would have it. Sarah, you are awesome. You are welcome. And the guys in my stream would only love you, I would think. Because, yeah, we have good guys over here. I'm very, very lucky. Anyhow. The fans of your PC, you're on about PC Fixer. I hope it's not the fans of this channel, because I can't afford to lose them. Here's a screw that is not holding anything. It's not that one. It's that one. This one here is not holding anything. I'll try and get a longer one here. Is that a little bit longer? No, it's the same. Might be a better screw. We'll try it, I don't know. Oh, lovely. That held. That's good. That other screw wasn't good. It was suboptimal. Oh, Pat, good to see you. A few members of Team Suboptimal are missing, Pat, but Pat is a fully paid up member there of Team Suboptimal, to be honest. Did you redo the thermal paste? No, I didn't clean the switch. I didn't clean the switch, Martin, at all. I just replaced the pin. Oh no, you're talking to PC Fixer. I thought you were talking to me. Sorry. Had one of them moments again. We'll see if this is fixed or not, guys. Martin's talking to you about thermal paste, I think. Martin's talking to you about thermal paste. We're saying fix. I'll put the wee battery in and see, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. You can see they're going on. I'll put this on an angle to see if it sticks out through. Yeah. Perfect. We'll see if we can demonstrate this a bit better and something smaller. We've got wood. Sometimes it's hard to see in that old piece of wood there. But I am certainly calling that fixed. Not that. Just what the doctor ordered. I am calling that fixed, guys. I am calling that fixed. So that's 3 for 3 so far. See it from the scrap pile. I'm very, very happy about that. Remove the nails for safety and return to owner. Hopefully this week. Probably taking about 6 weeks to lift it, but that's another story. This could be a challenge because I'm worried about the catch string in this. Old favourite. Hear the way she's rattling. I'm hoping. I fixed even with a suboptimal battery. If you remember, that battery was saved from really almost no voltage 2 weeks ago, and we concluded that it wouldn't be a good battery. It has returned to 20.1 volts, so the voltage is okay. I don't know how the what we call it, resistance, and how it would hold up under pressure. Still better than those old TikTok batteries you buy for £20 anyway. So I would say that for nothing. Anyway, Old Faithful, our old friend, a favourite on the channel, an SDS. Doctor with a nail gun is like a nurse with a syringe. It's all fixed so far. Boom, boom, nice. Yeah. Capacity. We mightn't have the capacity, but we have the voltage. So the cells are charging and discharging. But, you know, we might have lost capacity through the, you know, recovery process. Since it's a 1.5 battery, it hadn't got very much capacity to begin with. So the fact that it's powering that nail gun at all is a testament to it, I suppose. Or powering this SDS. I didn't run it down 10 times, I ran it down a couple of times. I run it down a couple of times, J-Bobs, not 10 times. I put it onto the strummer. It was easier run down than it. The pot noodle, when the pot noodle beef and tomato comes out, you know business is going to happen. You know it's business time. You know playtime's over. You know playtime's over when it comes out. Thank you very much, Sarah Watson. It's good to see somebody new in the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tap the screen twice to like the stream. Hopefully get it pushed out into the ether, where lots more people can see what I'm at, and then it's more opportunity for people who might like this kind of stuff to get involved. And we can grow Team Suboptimal to a less suboptimal number. I didn't time the strummer, but it didn't go very long, Pat. Didn't go very long. Bear in mind, a new 6 amp will go about 20 minutes flat out without taking your finger off the trigger. 5 amp, a good 5 amp will go about 11, 12 minutes. So you might get 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, exactly, Yaki Marius. There was somebody asking a while ago about the chuck dropping butts. Sometimes it can be wear in here. Sometimes you replace this. That stops it dropping butts. There can be other reasons, but that's one of the main ones. And if you wanted to, I fixed a DCH 172 a few weeks ago, which is the smaller version, the wee compact one, by replacing this and all the chuck parts, you know, the ball and the washer and everything. And it seemed to work, so you try the simple thing first, you know. We'll have to get this ball out without losing it. There's the ball. And we dropped it. I'm going to put this in the magnetic dish before I lose it. Anyway. The chuck is fairly dry. The chuck is fairly dry there. So anyway. It's a Type 2. Don't think it's been opened before. 2019 model. Yeah. Put in the leaf blower, eh? I could have put it in the Milwaukee leaf blower with a battery adapter. That was really screwed up. Me and this these 273s have become like old friends. We're like peas and carrots, as Forrest Gump would say. How many were watching the stream now? 85, not so bad. We never got up to lofty numbers a few weeks ago, but we're still there. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very, very much. I think I first took apart a 253, which is the brushed version in 2007. No, 2017. No, like 2017. I made a video on it, a 3-part video, because I wasn't allowed to upload the length of videos I can now. I couldn't upload videos that time over 13 minutes long due to how small my channel was. So I'd done 3 videos. And I hadn't got a bench or I hadn't got a workshop at that time. So I did it on the floor in the spare room in the house. But I don't do any house repairs now, which I think Mrs. Lefthandthread's very happy about. It's probably 3 years since I started to fix these 273s. Look at that. That's dusty. That's dusty. I used the compressor. Just thought I'd try that one when it was there. Oh, Pat, the utility room's perfect. I'll send you a picture later. It's got, I was painting in the house for Mrs. Lefthandthread. I've used Colour of the Year 2024, which is called Atlas. Mrs. Lefthandthread's over the moon with it. Yes. Colin McGarrigle, thank you for reminding me. I'd forgotten about that. There's a cool thing about Dewalt nailers in general. Let's see if can I do it. I'm just trying to get her to do it there. There it is. Right. I'm going to show you now. Right. If you put this nailer, put a battery in the nailer, put it a single shot, hold the trigger on for about, I think it's about 12 seconds, and these lights will flash. And for every one time these lights flash, it's fired 1,000 nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47,000 nails or so. What do you think of that? 47,000 nails that thing is fired. It's maybe alright. It's done well. But anyway, I digress. That's a lot of nails. Try that in yours, Colin. It works in the framing nailer as well. Just coincidentally. These wee small pieces. Magnetic dish is a godsend for them. There's that here as well. You know. I might do a wee swatch clean when we're here. Aye, it pays for itself. They're not the best nailer, but you know, sometimes they're easy to put springs on, they're easy to put a pan on, as you've seen tonight. They're serviceable in a way, you know, so, and they're a lot less expensive than the competition. So it's debatable, maybe you keep buying them, even if they're not as good. Off I'm at. Yeah. Sometimes you must. There's a problem with the wee activator as well. That there's a wee switch in the back of them. I should have showed you that when I have them open. You know, one of my counterparts had a solution for that, but I had a different solution for the same thing. But be all right. I'll show you next time. Good to see you on the chat, Jamie. Through you answered one of your comments, but I didn't say hello to you. I'm sorry about that. We probably only need to open the top half of this, but you know, take all the screws out. Or all but one. Last one. Wouldn't miss Sunday surgery if I didn't miss a screw. There we are. We're seized. The hammer seized. That's what's wrong, I think. Is it? Didn't break the pan though. Didn't break the pan. But what do we see? We'll pop this out. Big D has warned me about holding my hand here when I pop this out because you can damage your hand. You can damage your hand. Sometimes that can shoot out, but I've never seen it happening. But that's tight. That's tight. That's not good. That's tighter than it should be. It shouldn't be tight at all. So we'll take that off. Keep that wee washer there. That should be a moving part, you see. And it was stuck well on there. Don't know if the catch ring's away or not. Might be, you know. We've got a broken O-ring anyway. See the slit in the O-ring? That's a problem. And it's dry. It's dry as hell in there. Dry as hell in there too. So maybe lube the thing up and see if we can get it to move. Bit of grease lube, yes. Yes. Are you talking about Arazo? Yes, it is. It is. You can't take it. You can't fix this problem without taking any less. You can't fix this problem. You can't replace that O-ring without taking it apart to this degree. And sometimes O-ring's not split. Sometimes it's just dried up. The O-ring's not doing its job. It's had wear or whatever. You can't fix this problem without taking it apart to this level. You can't. It's impossible. There's a hell of a lot of screwing in these. But when you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. So hopefully one day I'll know what I'm doing. Anyhow, I digress. Ground dry. So it's not hard to see what's wrong there. We need to replace the O-ring. We need to grease her up and put her together. There's another ring on there. There's another O-ring on there. That's called the catch ring. And she bumps against that. She can give a hell of a loud knock if it's bad, you know. Maybe I'll try and clean that out. I don't know. It just looks like there's a lot of gunk in there too. We'll clean it out. A lot of gunk on there, but not the right type of gunk. Not grease, just dirt. You know what I mean? There's Denny O'Fools. Good to see you, Denny. Good to see you, Denny. There's a bit of gunk in there. Hopefully it's not just degraded rubber from the catch ring, because that would be bad. That's not what we want. No, it's just dirt, I think. It's just muck. It's just old muck. It's just gunk and junk. We give that a little blow out. Put that back on. Anyway, we give that a little blow with the air to dry it out. I don't think that's too dirty. That's good there. I may have to change the gloves a wee because they're getting very grimy. I'll give them a wipe or something. This is a hell of a messy job, you know. If you don't want to leave fingerprints everywhere, wear a pair of gloves doing this. Might not need that glove on anymore. How many we got watching? 106, not too bad, with 53 likes. So tap that screen twice to like the stream, guys. We need to get the likes up here. I'm very pleased, you know, the amount of guys has come on here tonight, you know, because we had Christina and Josh, and we had Jamie True, and we had Denny from Matthew from Australia, and Sarah as well. So we're doing well, in a way. Let's see. There's no broken bats, so that's good. It's just an O-ring to change. See if I have an O-ring. It's actually amazing. I have an O-ring, but it's actually amazing that this here hasn't been broken. This what does he call that? Whatever you call that. I forget the name of it. It drives a hammer. There's the old one. And here's one of my little generic ones that I get from the eBay, you know. You work in the merch shop, Christina. Good woman. That's what we say. We say good woman. It's not like a derogatory term. It's a term of endearment over here. Say good woman or good man. It's not like attaboy. It's not condescending as such. Like it's just a thing we say. You say good woman or good man. Might look into that gas you're talking about. This doesn't feel right. Getting that. Enjoy the meat tons though. I need more grease in that. It's just not. This doesn't feel right. Maybe I need a new one in there. Don't have a new one as such. Try a little bit more grease in this one anyway to see if we can get it to feel a bit better. Wonder I have another one of them lying around anywheres. Yeah. Try this other one. Might feel better. Napier parts cleaner, put in a small spray bottle. I might be better off with that. Message understood. Team suboptimal. It might take me a while to implicate these plans, which is often the case. No. What's the worst tool I've had to repair? And my pet hates. I'm kind of staying away from things that I hate now. I've sort of got to that stage. I'm gonna name a nailer. I might have been alright, but we'll try this one anyway. Much the same. I'm a Makita nailer. Much the same. We'll go with that. Makita nailer, definitely. There's a Makita nailer in this workshop that I refuse to work at. She's a real pig. It's a DCM 600 or something. It's a real DBN 600 or some shit like that. But it is really crap. I hate it. Brake cleaner in the plastic is sketchy. Carburetor cleaner's worse. I wouldn't do that. It's going to take me time to implicate the changes that I need to implicate, because there's always stuff to buy, and I'm always behind, and I'm doing this part-time, which is a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem, indeed. Must get more O-rings. That's my last one. But anyway, let's proceed onwards. That's good. Just checking the selector's working before I start putting it together again. There we are. No, the grinder wasn't fixed since last week. I sent the grinder to Power Tool Heaven. It's gone to the morgue. Whenever we got watching 103, hit that like button, tap the screen twice, guys, to like the stream. We're 95th edition of Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery here, and we're coming very close to the 100th edition, so it's going to be an exciting time. We're going to have to think what we're going to do. £50 for a new armature. You think? Is an armature worth £50? You can buy a new one for not much over 100 and get a 3-year guarantee. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, you know. You buy one of them grinders for £150 anywhere. Well, we'll test this before we put it together. We'll put our favourite little battery on it. This might be a fan favourite now, this little battery. It's like the smallest battery in the world, with massively reduced capacity due to the hard life it's had recently. Let's see. Sound good? That's brilliant. Catch ring sound good. I like that. I don't very often say it's better to get a new one on this channel. But you know, to be honest, the wee grinders aren't that expensive. And unless it's a bearing with them, unless the bearing's away, it's probably not worth it. So yeah. This part should most likely, if you can get that off and look on there to see if there's any wear, you may have to clean it off. I'll show you here now. I'll show you. Clean this up. There's a metal ring on here that pushes the ball, that holds the ball on. And if it's worn, or you can see marks on it, it could be it. Or it could be the ball that's worn, it could be the washer. Sometimes it's better to buy that, the washer and the ball, and just replace them. How often I do lives? I do live streams every Sunday night at the same time. I call this Doctor Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery. It's my regular live stream. I'm in episode 95 now. I've been doing it for a few years. I missed 10 this year because of illness, but I'm back in business. I've done about 6, I think, since I come back. I've done about the last 6 weeks in a row there. So yeah, the bearing's cheap. So yeah, that's how often I do the lives. And subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. Helps me. I like to see those numbers going up. Helps me psychologically. If we can get this put together and get it going, that means we have a full house tonight. We've done it all. Done it all then. There we are. We went full Dewalt tonight. We might do battery builds next week. It's looking, I've got my sights in it. There's a couple of batteries that I think I'm going to have to fully rebuild in the surgery. I'm completely, I'm completely recovered physically from the Bell's palsy, I think. There's no residual effects in my face. However, I don't know if it's fatigue or something they call deconditioning. I could sleep a bit more often, you know. I could sleep more often. I need an odd nap that I didn't need before the Bell's palsy. And also, I'm trying not to do any stress. Stress is not something I do anymore. It's just over. I don't go to work to get stressed anymore. I just say no. I don't do stress. That's over. I just go on and do what I got to do and get out of there. And don't get too excited. Whatever happens. I put it down to happenstance and forget about it. I think it's stress that caused it. I was taking it all too serious. Plus, I need to watch my repairs as well because I was working the full week. I was even working full day yesterday to 6 o'clock. So I had to just knock the repairs in the head all week until this evening. I did one wee job on Thursday. It didn't even go well. I spent an hour and I says that's it. So I'm doing a bit less in the workshop as well for the time being to see how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's went. And Sunday surgery is the most important thing. It must be done. Whatever else doesn't be done, Sunday surgery is going to be done. Unless there's something badly wrong that I can't do Sunday surgery, I'm going to do it. Don't forget the springs. Pat's, for you guys that are new to the stream, Doctor Lefthandthread has a problem with springs and balls and brushes sometimes. Sometimes I forget to put on the springs. Sometimes I forget to put on the brushes. Sometimes I lose my balls. But I try and get them back again before the end of the stream, you know. All these things have happened. Pat is only trying to help. Pat is a full member of Team Suboptimal. We call the regulars on here. And, I don't know. That didn't go on right. I'll try that again. There we are. There's one of them screws sitting in there causing havoc. Get it out. Might be alright. No, it'll be alright in there. Oh, do you know what I forgot? Do you know what I forgot, Pat? I forgot not the springs, but that spring. No? Pun mast. What pun mast? Flipping things there. There's some crack. What pun was must? We must add anyway. No? It's been Carol Stanton, it's been going very, very well. We have fixed a drill. We fixed an impact driver. We fixed a nailer. And we're down to this SDS. Which, you know, it's fighting back. There. It's fighting back hard. But I just need to keep fighting till it gives up. There's this silver thing as well. If you observing guys, have you observed that? Team Suboptimal keep me right, I know it. So yeah, that's the good things about these live streams, because you know, some people help me along the way. You know, give me advice. Sometimes it works. It's all good. There we are. That's brilliant. How do you think? Yeah. Everything's getting lined up there. I love it. I better get a different butt. That's the butt I broke a couple of weeks ago. The butt broke off that. That is a suboptimal butt there. Not a decent night. Probably one of the best nights I've had, I'd say, for repairs, you know, for success. But yeah, haven't had the best views. The views has increased dramatically now. It's great. So tap that screen if you like the stream. We've only 63 likes, which is well down than last week. We had 110 likes last week. I like the stats, you know. But it's all the same. It's all good. As long as somebody's watching, it's still worth doing. I didn't have these sort of numbers a couple of years ago, so I shouldn't complain. As it goes, my live stream numbers are very, very, very good. Aye. We're also in the Teamaholics Anonymous. I also subscribe to that particular group. Teamaholics Anonymous, I'm a member of that too. Teamaholics Anonymous, that team, and Team Suboptimal. I'm the suboptimal doctor. In the Sunday night surgery. Well, for the body of tools, if you're not stripping them down, it's hard to beat giving them a good old wipe of WD-40, you know. WD-40, there's Rockstar Rider. Good to see you, Rockstar Rider. Rockstar Rider, I think, is from Nova Scotia. Another Canadian. That's the Three Ways Men. We've had 3 Ways Canadians on this week, or this night. That's 3 Ways Canadians. We've got Sear, and we've got PC Fixer. BWS is from Michigan. He's not just from... Aye. I don't think others have been notified tonight that I've been on, but anyway, it's funny, I think, this YouTube. It depends who's on, it depends on the night, you know. Some streams you get 30, 40,000. The first one I came back with, that after the Bell's palsy, I got something like 4,000, which is 10% of what I get now, you know. So it's funny. That was actually a decent stream too. It wasn't a bad one. So I don't know. Who knows? Who would tell you if they didn't know? I'm putting on a pair of gloves in case you wonder what I'm doing. Because those ones are really greasy. You never know YouTube. Sometimes you see a couple of 100 watching, sometimes you see 30 watching, you don't know. Like, some people swipe on. I don't know what counts as a view, how long the people have been on, you know. But I film in this this type of, what do you call it, portrait mode, just to try and get maximum push out, because it seems to push it out to a bigger audience. Ooh. Could have flipped that. Made me much cleaner on the other side right now, but we'll see. Yeah, there we are. Well, if you... What I think when I did 2 weeks ago, if you go back to 2 weeks ago, Erazo, you'll see where I fixed the one that I sent to Sarush as a prize. And I did a switch clean on it, you know. Oh, what was see? There, and there. I thought I'd lost a couple of bits. I was trying to feel sad there, but the sadness has left me. So that's good. Watch the stream from 2 weeks ago, because I used brake cleaner to to clean the switch. Everything's fighting back at 5 to 11 at night. Oh, we'll get there. There we are. Now we do the chuck. Need a little bit of grease for that, I would say too. Ultra Grind Gary's XXL. Must look up them as well. I need that much stuff, it's shocking. It's actually overwhelming how much stuff I need that I do not have. And I have so much more than I had 3 years ago. Didn't leave this workshop 3 years ago. So it's going to be that way. I'm just going to keep needing more stuff. Let's see what way this goes on. There we are. No, there we aren't. There we are, but that goes on that way. And the spring. Never mind of the wide parts at the top. I think it is. I think it is. The wide part goes to the top. I think that's it there. Yep. Good man, Suresh. Thank you for staying on so long. We're nearly finished anyway, so you've seen the show. You've seen the show basically. So yeah. Thank you, and let me know when you receive that thing, because I'll be well disappointed if it doesn't come. I'll be annoyed if it doesn't. The postal service let me down. Oh dear. Oh. Right, let's try that again. That ring had 11 o'clock itis. I just realised it was 11 o'clock at night and wanted to just give me a bit more trouble on that day. They did die. They give me a tracking number. Sure, they have it. Have a tracking number. I can give it to you. It's a Royal Mail tracking number. I can send it to you. It's I have the receipt. It's not in my pocket though. I can't give it to you right now, but I can get it. I can send it to you. They did give me a tracking number. I'd want something global priority. It costs a little bit more, but I want to make sure. I just want to make sure that it gets there. The first international prize I've really given across the sea, across many seas, as it happens. But Probably be easy enough to send it to you. You can probably take a picture of my phone and email it, you know. That's what I'll do. I'll give you a tracking number. Right. I already say fix or fail. I already say fix or fail now. We'll have to put the battery and see if everybody's still watching. With 71 likes, 124 people watching. Did we fix her? Did we fail? Hold on. Yeah. Both ways. Hammer time. Chisel time. And the beautiful little battery. Lovely. So that's the fix. That's the last fix of the evening. Thank you, Sarush, from tuning in. Our man in Iran and the first international prize winner of the channel. I'll not be content till his prize touches down in Iran in his hand. And we've no bits left over. We changed that part as well. Oh, so that's a fix. So how many fixes is that, guys? Oh, get these gloves off. How many fixes do we get tonight? We'll put it back to the... Oh, dear, dear. That's a fix. So that's 4 fixes this evening. 4 fixes this evening. That's a pretty good hammer drill now. That's a pretty good hammer drill. Is everybody still on? Thank you, Karen Stanton. Yeah, so it's 2 hours done now. We're sort of there. We're sort of at our... That would we easily do. 4 for 4. That was a good stream. We're probably going to do batteries next week. I have a couple of batteries. I think they're completely messed up. You know, I think they're past the point of just recovery or putting a few cells on. Thank you very, very much. PC Fixer is very kind. Yeah, and thank you for all the people who joined. Matthew Australia and new ones, all the regulars, all the members of Team Suboptimal, all my American buddies that are part of the Toolaholics Anonymous crew, and Christina Marie, and the now famous, world famous Tool Squatch. And the Razzle, good to see you as well. Oh, I have to keep the stress at bay. I'll tell you, thank you very much, you guys, for all the messages of support that you've given me during the time that I was off with the Bell's palsy, because it meant everything. It meant everything. I know people say that, but you know, it can be very isolating, and very few local people really. There's a few people reached out, but you know, it was all. Everybody online was so good. All you guys commented. No, I went Dewalt t-shirt tonight because I was going full Dewalt. You should never go full Dewalt, but it worked out this time. Nitish Raj, I am in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone in Northern Ireland in the Western Hemisphere. We're an island in the Atlantic Ocean. Full Dewalt. Went full Dewalt. Never go full Dewalt. I went full Dewalt. I'm going to go full battery next week, maybe. I might go full battery. If I go full battery, that'll be a risk too. Good to see you from India. And Nitish Raj is from India. Some Indian people used to like my stuff. I haven't got a very big Indian audience, but you know, some people don't know India. India is a large country. Do you know where I'm from? We're only like a buoy. We're only like a flotation device in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean compared to you guys. Shocking night to look forward to next week, yeah. I have a Doctor Lefthandthread t-shirts. I haven't done any merch, Christina Marie, but I actually I got a couple done for myself. I've got a couple of different versions. I've only got a couple of t-shirts. I got these caps done for the same reason. I got a few of them. I sent them out to some members of Team Suboptimal. Will be here for 3 years, so you know it's done a bit of that. You know, but it's all right. Don't know one day. Indian guys are
I think the Indian guys fixing things, I identify a lot with them because you're fixing things, you're making things work for very little cost. You're putting the minimum in to get the maximum out, and I really identify with that. I need to get a Team Suboptimal T-shirt made. Yeah. What's your country? Northern Ireland. We're part of the UK. We're in the island of Ireland. There's a Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland. I'm in Northern Ireland. That's part of the UK. A few miles down the road. If I go 12 miles that way, I'm in the Republic of Ireland. Used to be sort of a manned border back when I was a kid, but that all changed in the late 90s when there was a peace agreement, and we're sort of a halfway state or something, whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't want to get into politics, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my country. We're in Ireland. Yeah. Nitish Raj. Yeah, that's just where we are. We've had a few problems in the past. We called them the Troubles. But I didn't get involved in them because I'm a man of peace. I just like to fix things, not wreck things. Just a few. Just a few. We're pretty small. There are not many of us in this region, We don't do politics in this channel. We don't do I don't even really like talking much about it because it's just one of them things can get you into bollocks, I ordered my replacement board from Milwaukee 12-amp battery. Good man, BW's Deals in DIY. I have one here. If you had been next door, I would have given it to you. No. We don't talk about politics at all. We don't talk about things that divide people. We're here to unite people. The people that come here are my people, no matter what walk of life they are. They're interested in what I'm interested in. You find your people online. If you go to your place of work, there'll be so many different personalities. Some people you'll vibe with, and some people you won't. Some people think you're the best. Some people think you're the worst. But if you're doing something like this online, I found that people gravitate towards you that are your people. And the guys, the tradies that I fix things for, they're my people too. It's just like I found the people that I belong amongst. It's unusual. It's good. It's cool. You buy a Team Suboptimal T-shirt. I need to get some. Could you show us a bit about your spot, or is it something you stay away from? No. Carl Thompson, if you want to tune in next week, I'm going to do battery builds next week. So it'll be all about the spot welder. It'll be all about the K-weld. It'll be all about the K-weld spot welder. We'll go into more detail. Aki Marias, thank you very much for tuning in. Aki Marias is the de facto power tool battery doctor of Poland. He's won that title in my book. So I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've had a very, very successful night. I'm going to go and see what Mrs. Left Hand Thread's up to. Maybe get a wash and then go to bed and do it all again tomorrow. I have to go back to work tomorrow morning. It's a bank holiday, but I don't work in a bank, so I have to go to work. I have to be probably have to get up in about 7 hours time or something. So it's a bit like that. Good night, Tony Hughes. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, all of you. Tap the like. Watch the videos. Do as much as you can. Done a few batteries with soldering. Never tried the spot welding. Spot welding's better. It's easier. It's easier to spot weld than solder. It's safer. It's the way it should be done. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Matthew, for the super chat. Thank you very much, Matthew. It's good to have you as a hopefully become a regular member of Team Suboptimal. You're welcome on here. Yeah. You too, J-Bobs. Have a good day tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to tomorrow, but have a good day. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you for. Hey, it works both ways. I enjoy these Sunday nights. They are the highlight of my weekend. They're like an antidote to the Monday blues. It's like getting the Monday blues inoculation. You're just immune to the Monday blues then, after doing a stream like this and having so many fixes and having so much fun with you guys across the world. It's been phenomenal. And good night, guys. Look after yourselves.